Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. This game is not the same anymore. I've complained about it like a couple months ago, but man. FX Racer updates used to excite me. Used to interest me when, what was it, 2024? When the big livery updates came. A bit overdue. But that update excited me. It was something big, something fresh, you know? Obviously, not every update is going to be that big. That's the biggest update this game has ever had. We had the simulation handling update. That was a cool update. I love that update. And I use simulation handling for my season, even though I haven't done an FX Racer career mode race in like 4 months. We're going to talk about that. But anyways, it's just so annoying. You know, the recent 2026 update, I was so excited. Look, the car model was great. I like the car model. But the actual update itself was subpar. I can't even remember what happened in the update. There was also this FOV update, which was cool, I guess. I know Fran's been working on a new game, which I'm going to try for a video. But apparently that game has a load of bugs, even though it's in beta, but still. That many bugs is a little concerning. But look, I hate to compare, but just look at what Alan Mobile and Monoposto are doing. If I don't, I have to compare. Those are the two games FX Racer is competing with. Okay? It's just so... This is actually a potential game. There is so much more we could do with this game, but it just can't be done. It can be done, it just hasn't been done. And that just annoys me. I don't want to... Look. Monoposto is so far above the rest in terms of indie mobile racing games, mobile F1 games. The popularity of that game is actually crazy. Like, I never really thought about it, but it's actually crazy how popular that game is. I mean, Marco has 100k with like 30 videos. And look at the views that his videos get when he makes an update video. Alan Mobile's views are decent, they're good. Especially considering he has 9k subscribers. Because Alan Mobile isn't as big, but it's such a well-made game, even though the AI right now are peculiar. And FX Racer's views are decent, but like, FX Racer is so established already. That's the thing. My problem isn't how big it is. My problem is how good the game is, the quality of the game. When Monoposto updates, it's usually like a major update, a really, really good update. When FX Racer updates, I'm just left a little deflated. This 2026 update really disappointed me. The car was cool, the addition of ERS is cool, but like, there's no way to superclip, there's no straight line mode. DRS still hasn't been added. They removed DRS, but still haven't added straight line mode, as far as I'm concerned. Even if they have, the AI don't have it. The AI never got DRS for the, 4 years it was in the game? The AI never used slipstream. The AI don't fight each other properly. They've started, they're making progress, but it's not good enough for me. Maybe I sound ungrateful, but come on, man. Do you know how much content I've made on this game? What you're watching right now is a piece of cinema, in my opinion. But anyways, the reason I don't do FX Racer career mode anymore is it's too much effort. It's too much effort for a game that doesn't reward me. Yes, I like the views, okay? I want views. Alright, I want views. FX Racer doesn't give me views, unless it's an update video. Or, I don't know, sometimes an experiment video. Like, my update video got 5k. Sparks' update video on Monoposto got over 100k. And so did last year's. It's just... It's just disappointing. And when I saw that Monoposto is now adding classic cars, don't get me wrong, FX Racer has had different classes of car for ages, for years. That's not my issue. Monoposto is different. You know what I mean? That's a big update for Monoposto, and there are so many different things you can do with those cars. With FX Racer doesn't have that sort of customization. You know, the cars basically drive the same. Apart from the NASCAR is the only one that's different. with Allo Mobile, the handling has changed whenever he's updated the cars and stuff. The handling has been different. I've noticed it. I haven't tried the 2026 update yet because I don't have it and I don't think my phone can handle it. But I've seen it does look very different to 2025. Because Allo Mobile is such a well-made game. If you ignore the AI being interesting, the AI used to be good. I think it's just a beta thing. They'll get better. But Allo Mobile is such a well-made game. It's the most realistic of the big three. Even though it's more like the big two now. FX Race has fallen behind, in my opinion. And FCI ain't there yet, and it's never gonna get there. Because I will be hate watching. That's what you get for not being working on my phone. Anyways, let me stop being immature. Seriously, I wish FX Racer had something to just get it to that next level, but I don't know what it could be, or what it will be. I don't see this game, reaching that next stage. Allo Mobile reached that next stage in what, 2023 or 2024? Monoposta reached it around the same time. FX Racer's fallen behind for the past couple years, and it's just it's just sad to see, because this is the game that I built my channel on, essentially. When was the last FX Racer video I made? When was the last FX Racer career mode race? Hell, I've made an FURC race more recently, and that's a game that hasn't been updated in years. I want the best for this game, don't get me wrong. I love this game, and I want the best for it, but I'm not satisfied. Okay, you guys might be. Me, I'm not, because I know what this game can be. I know what's missing from this game. I don't know how much better it can be. That's why it's frustrating. In fact, I'll give you a list right now of the things that this game needs. Better damage, AI that fight, AI that can use slipstream and straight line mode. Visual straight line mode, please. That would be nice. And what else? Have I said better damage? Yeah, I said better damage. I won't say graphics, because graphics is fine. Handling is fine. What does it need? More tracks, but I don't really need that. That's fine. The cars need to handle differently. That I actually need. The car needs to handle differently, because what the hell's the point? They drive the exact same, apart from the NASCAR. The sounds need to be fixed, because the sounds are still broken. What else? Okay. It needs to be made so that you can edit, so that with the performance thing, more cars can have the same number. So that you can make the field closer together and be more interesting. Okay, what else? I honestly think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways guys, that's it from me today. Please like, subscribe and all that. And always remember, when the cheese gets hot, it melts. 6 letters, 1 word, cheese. And read TPAU please.